Hey! Hello everyone, Jackie Lawrence here. I'm on Facebook and we are live. I'm with Thick Long Lashes and I'm on my personal wall because I'm personally going to give you a tutorial on the top three makeup brushes, okay? In my opinion, my personal opinion, these are like the top three essential brushes that I think you should have in your makeup bag. Hello, hello. When you call me ma'am, it makes me feel old, mine. But hello. Oh, I guess I am kind of old. Not really. Am I really? I'm not. Anyways, hi April, hi Samantha. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna demo an eye look for you with these top three brushes. Let me show you what they are. Okay, so this one is my number one. I'm gonna show you an importance. So if you were like wanting to know what your number one, number two, and number three makeup brushes, this is what it is. So this is this is number one. And if you're watching me live, my internet's going in and out and I forgot to take it off Wi-Fi. So we'll deal with it. So this is number one. This is a, well, let me tell you exactly what it says on here. It's a blending brush. This is my number one favorite brush ever. Okay, I actually used to use this brush from another brand, a very popular brand, and it was a very expensive brush, but my company came out with one, thank goodness. So if you had to have, like if I had to give you a number one out of all the eye brushes, this is it, okay, blending brush. We're gonna use this and I'll show you how to use it. Then my number two brush, it's kind of a combo, okay? So it's like a 2A and B, is this brush. It is a liner shader brush. So I love getting more bang for my buck. Okay, so this is actually a liner brush and a shader, which means it's just a regular standard eyeshadow brush, but you get a liner brush on the other side. So we'll use that today too. I love, love, love this brush. All right, and then this is number three. This would be a crease brush, and I love it for compacting color in areas on your eye. It's great for under eye too. So I'm going to show you how to use these three brushes. These are my top three favorite brushes. And I guess I could turn the camera on and show you. I have a lot of brushes. And in my opinion, getting a great look on your face has a lot to do with the tools that you use. So I actually had someone who said, I need some great eye brushes. What would you recommend? Well, these are my top three to start with. So I'm gonna show you this palette I created. I did a makeup for a girl yesterday who had a photo shoot, and she sent me some pictures of what she wanted, and I created a palette for her. And so I'm gonna show you this palette I created, and we're gonna do it together because it looked so good. So this is the palette. I created this palette. Oh gosh, when I put the after picture up, I'll tell you the colors that are in this palette, but it's just a beautiful fall, amazing look. So I'm not gonna do it as much justice as she did. Her makeup looked amazing, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like with this palette and using the brushes that I said are my favorite. Okay, so we're gonna start with this brush. First of all, I have on primer. So I used Victoria's Cream Shadow as primer. So I've got eye primer already on, my eyes ready to go. And I'm gonna start with this blending brush. And I also like to call this a great transition brush. So I'm gonna go in with this color, yes. This color right here. Hi, Lisa. Okay, and maybe, well, I might be able to tell you that color. Let me tell you what color that is. Let me see if I can figure it out. It is Fervent, which is a matte burgundy, okay? Fervent, which is a matte burgundy. Hi, Valerie. All right, so we're gonna use this blending brush, and I'm gonna put a little color in there, and I'm gonna go right into the crease of my lid. Here we go, right into the crease. And then I just love this brush because you just kind of keep working that color in and it blends, oh my gosh, so well. It's soft, and here's the thing, I love it as a transition brush because what a transition shadow or color does is it helps you transition one color to another. So it blends better and looks really, really pretty and seamless. Seamless would be a good word to use. And I love this matte burgundy color for fall. It's just beautiful, and I'm gonna make it darker. So I think normally people would think to use the crease brush in this area, and we're actually going to use the crease brush in this area, but I think this just is a great area to start using with this brush, because if you're gonna use multiple colors, like more than 3, or even more than 2, this is a great way to blend your colors together. Isn't that pretty? I love that color. Okay. And I never knew I was gonna like matte burgundy as much as I did, but yesterday when she sent me those pictures of what she wanted, I don't even think she knew there was gonna be a burgundy in it, but you'll see why. It just really creates this pretty, just vibrant, amazing, natural eye, okay? But vibrant and gorgeous. I can only think of just beautiful names for this look. Hi, Becky, girl, pound girl. So if you're just tuning in, I'm showing top three brushes. We're using number 1, which is my number 1 favorite brush of all time. And that is it's called a blending brush, because it blends. I mean, just look how much it just blends. You just keep working the color, moving it around your lid. And I'm using Fervent, which is a matte burgundy. And I'm doing the exact same colors I did for a girl yesterday that I did. She had a photo shoot, and I did her makeup for her. Okay. So that was brush number 1, and I just put on, and I'm also doing, I created this custom palette, so you're gonna see the look that I create from it. Okay, from there, excuse me, we're gonna use my 3rd favorite brush, which is the crease brush, okay? So this is different. It's a different type of bristle. It's compacted and close together, and it's great for getting right into the crease and compacting color in an area that you want it in. So the color that I'm gonna use is this one here, and gosh, let me tell you the name of that one. Let me tell you the name of that one. Hang on, hold the phone. Fervent, Gingerly, Gullible. This is Gullible, which is a matte espresso. So let's go in, and we're gonna go right into the crease. So you can see Fervent's gonna peek out, and Gullible is gonna give me depth. See how I get the depth in it? This is great if you have hooded eyes. Okay, if you have hooded eyes, this is a great tutorial for you. Because you want this part of your eyelid to pop, which is the bed of your eye. By the way, the Bears are winning right now. That would be the Chicago Bears. We're winning for a change. For a change, we are winning. And if you're watching and you have questions about what I'm doing or any of the makeup tips or application, please ask away. Usually if you have that question, somebody else also has that question, so it's helpful. All right, so I just went in, I put that in the crease, kind of worked it in, making sure it's even on both sides. Ta-da! So there we have Gullible right into the center. Now we are going to go in with, I'm gonna tell you the color here. It's not Antsy. Oh, is it? Yes, it's Antsy. Antsy is a metallic champagne color, okay? And we're gonna use my number 2 recommended brush, okay, which is a dual brush. It's a liner and a shader. That's the liner side and that's the shader side, okay? And we're gonna use Antsy and we're gonna pack that right into the center. So I'm packing it, which means I'm not swiping. I'm actually packing color right into the center and into the inner corner. Look at that. So pretty. Those 3 colors just go amazing together. You know, I always say I've got this great fall look, and I live in Arizona. It's gotta be 90 today. 90. Okay, so I want Gullible to kind of stick out a little more in the crease. So I'm going back in with my crease brush and just putting a little bit more color there. Just a tad. My husband told me that we're headed to go watch University of Illinois football game next weekend, and he said it's going to be a high of 40. 40! I'm going to freeze. All right. Then I'm going to use, actually no, I'm going to use the crease brush again, okay? I'm just going to use 3 brushes because I want you to see how versatile these brushes are. And I'm just taking the brush and I'm using a little tissue and I'm getting Gullible off of it. I'm just using a little tissue and getting the color off so it's clean. And then I'm going to go in with, I think the color is Discreet. Let me see. Yes, it's called Discreet, which is a light, it says light coral pink, but it's not. Maybe I'm not giving you the right color. Yeah, that's Discreet, but it's really not a pink color. It's really a neutral color. And I'm gonna do that right underneath my brow bone. Now I haven't done my brows, you guys, but I really want to highlight my brow bone. And I am gonna do my brows, but I have a makeup class that I'm gonna do them in after I'm done with you guys. So that's gonna go right on top. It's very, very neutral because I don't want a shiny top because I have a shiny lid. The color that I have on my lid has a shimmer to it. So we're just keeping up top here matte. And then I might go back in with my blending brush and make sure Fervent kind of still pops out there. Let's do the bottom. Let's do the bottom. Okay, so I wanted to show you the liner brush. So we're gonna use the liner on the bottom. And this is what we're gonna do. We're going to take the liner brush, and if you wanna use it as liner, so we're gonna use it as liner to start, you wanna make sure it's wet. So you can spray it down with water. I'm gonna spray mine down with rose water. You can run it under the water in your sink, but just make sure you kind of press it on a tissue because you want it damp, you don't want it sopping wet. And I'm going to use this color right here, Fervent, and use that as a bottom liner. Look at that. totally different look. Okay, now, let it be known, I did not do this on her bottom lid. Hers was slightly different look, but I used this palette. Okay, I love that. What should we do for a top? Let's use the same brush and do this Gullible as a liner on the top. Okay, you could do black. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe let's do, instead, let's just do a black liner on top. And I'm gonna use Perfect Pencil, which is a black liner. So I'm gonna go really close to the lash line. And then I'm gonna pull it out and do a little bit of a wing. Like that. I love a good wing. A good wing kind of makes, especially if you have round eyes, it makes your eyes a little bit more almond shape. Can you see the look coming together now? Okay, making my wing. There, now here's another trick that you can do. I like to take my Perfect liner and go on the inner rim. It's called the waterline. Okay, that also kind of closes the gap from the top to the bottom, and it makes your lashes look thicker. All right, now I'm gonna go back in with my crease brush, okay, which is my brush number 3 that I love, and I'm gonna go back in with Gullible, and I'm actually gonna do Gullible right in the outer corner of where I just put my liner in. So I'm just gonna darken the outer corner a little bit and do just, it's really a slight smoky eye because I'm using Gullible, which is not like a gray or a charcoal. It's like a brown, like I said, it's, what did I call it? It's a matte espresso. But it creates a little bit more depth and emphasizes the outer corner. You can see that. And then, hold on, we gotta fix this guy right here. I want my wing to stick out. And then I'm gonna use that same brush and I'm going to do a little bit underneath Fervent, okay, which was the matte burgundy. And that really creates a soft look. You see the difference? How this, you can keep it this way with the burgundy popping, but with the little bit of Gullible underneath burgundy, it kind of just ties the whole look together. And it just looks good. What do you think? All right, let's do some lashes. Oh gosh, I forgot to put Hottie on today. Gotta get my lips popping. All right, let's do some mascara. And then my look will be complete, except for my brows. I have to do my brows. Okay, so I'm gonna comb through my eyelashes, just like you get up in the morning and you comb through your hair, comb through your eyelashes. You know, first of all, I comb through it because I use a lash serum to get them to grow. And I just want to comb through because it's a gel and it dries. And that helps separate my lashes. But you know, in the morning when you have the eye gunk, you want to comb through and make sure none of it's on your lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes today too. So this is how you use an eyelash curler. Get your lashes in between there, squeeze down, and then press and pulse. I pulse to a beat of 8, just because I'm musically inclined, and 8 is a good round number for me. But it doesn't really matter. Just pulse. Just don't pull. Don't pull. Just pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. And then I'm going to use, oh, I grabbed the wrong. I'm going to use Epic Mascara. We may do a little bit of 3D on top. I don't know. Let's see how this looks. I think we can get away with just doing Epic. If I wanted more drama, I'd add 3D to it because it creates a lot more volume and a lot more drama, kind of like false lashes. All right, let's do 2 coats. Now for the girl, I did her photo. For her photo shoot yesterday, we did Epic and 3D mascara. So she had really dramatic, long, unbelievable lashes. Oh, what happened to my lighting? There we go. Best mascara ever, you guys. It's Epic. It's called Epic, and it is just that. Hello? I have 2 10-year-olds hanging out at my house right now, being boys. I love how much this mascara separates my lashes because the brush is on. Look at that brush, you guys, look. It separates your lashes when you put it on. It's amazing. Here's another trick and tip. If you really want to get length out of it, close your eyes and just do the tips. Just do the tips. Look, woohoo! Just do the tips. Isn't that unbelievable? Okay, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup because I gotta put a contour on, I gotta do my brows in my makeup class, but let's just review. Top 3 eye brushes. If you had to pick, if you were to ask me, which someone asked me, what are the best eye brushes? Here's my top 3 in order of importance as far as I'm concerned. Blending brush, okay, best brush ever, blending brush. Liner shader brush, it's 2 brushes in 1, which is awesome. Okay, we used both sides. And a crease brush. It's a crease brush, okay? So these are the top 3 brushes. And then of course I used a custom palette. When I put the after picture up of when I complete this, I'll put the colors of this custom palette. But I customized this palette for a client of mine of mine yesterday for her photo shoot, and it looks so beautiful that I thought I would come in and show you a modified version, because her photo eyes were a little bit more dramatic than I just did, but really beautiful, gorgeous colors. All right, if you have any questions, comment below. Feel free to private message me. If you want to look at any of the products, go to thicklonglashes.com. If you already have these brushes, then get out your brushes and start playing with them. I hope I inspired you to try something new today. If I have, please let me know. Please share with me. That's all I have. Go Bears!